All right, so this is the key to the functions worksheet 2. And in this particular worksheet, you were given the graph of a function. You can't see this very well on here, but on the paper, there were grid lines. And this is your function g, so this is g of x. And from your graph, you want to find these function values. All right, now both of these are arrows here. And let's see if we can figure this out from here. So g of 10, so remember g of 10 means what is the y value when x is 10? So I've got to go down here and figure out, well, where is x equal to, what point on this graph is x equal to 10? So here's where my x value on the x-axis is 10. So you can't see it on here, but if you go all the way up right here, all the way up, now even though this is an arrow, it kind of does this, right? Kind of like this. But when x is 10, let's see, I get this point here, which is the y value of 9. So 10 comma 9. So when x is 10, my y value is 9. So that's going to go here. Okay? G of negative 2, so what is the y value when x is negative 2? So here's where on the x-axis where x is negative 2. But the point that corresponds to that is going to be right here, okay, on the graph. So the graph, the point where x is negative 2 is this. So when x is negative 2, my y value is negative 5. So this is negative 5 right here. G of 2, same thing. G of 2, what is the y value when x is 2? So when x is 2, so here's on the x-axis where x is 2. On the graph, though, the point that corresponds to that is going to be right here. Right here. And then if I label that point, that's the point 2 comma negative 6. So when x is 2, my y value is negative 6. So negative 6 goes here. All right, so notice how the answer had to look. A g of 0, again, do the same thing as you did the others. So what is the y value when x is 0? Well, when x is 0, the point that corresponds to that is right here. And so when I label that point, that's going to be 0, negative 8. So when x is 0, my y value is negative 8. So negative 8 goes here. Now 5, you want to add those two function values. So you have to find each one first. So g of 1, let's do that first. So g of 1, what is the y value when x is 1? Well, when x is 1, my y value, that's going to be right here. So when x is 1, my y value is negative 7. So negative 7 is going to go here. Then I'm going to add that to whatever g of 8 is. So g of 8 is going to be this point here. So that's the point of the graph where x is 8. My y value, though, is going to be 1. So when x is 8, my y value is 1. So then I'm going to add those two numbers. Negative 7 plus 1 is going to be a negative 6. And so that goes here. And so that's it. So that is the key to this worksheet. So you're given a graph, and all you have to do is find function values. Now, on the video, you can't see the grid lines, but there are grid lines there. All right, so that's how you use the graph to find function values.